Hi all of my beautiful girls out there, welcome to my channel girls. Welcome to another video. This video is going to be nothing like the past videos that have been on my channel. I really wanted to do like a sit down, heart to heart. Also thought why don't I share my everyday makeup routine with you guys so that we can also talk. So yeah girls, that's what we're gonna do in today's video. It's gonna be very raw, might get a little lengthy too, so you can just grab your favorite snack, pause the video right here and let me know in the comment section down below how you are doing in your life, okay, like how things are turning out for you, what all dilemmas that you're in, if any, and also if there's anything that you want to talk about, right? I've mentioned this in my previous videos as well. If there's anything that you guys feel you want to talk to a person, then I have this specific mail ID which is for my YouTube family, for whosoever who's looking out for just some person to just talk to. You can do that. As so many of my beautiful girls who mail me from time to time, and we have this connect, which I think is lovely. Another disclaimer is that I am definitely not a professional makeup artist, so do not expect professional advice from me, and I also use very simple products, but I make sure they are good in quality, and I also make sure that they work well. So yeah, those are my two criterias. And with that girls, let us start today's video. You can see I am not wearing any makeup right now. This is my bare skin and I'm just wearing a lip balm. This is the Mama Earth's lip balm in the cherry variant. So for my skincare, this is something that I've been using since months. I use a simple refreshing facial wash. This is for sensitive skin. None of these products are sponsored by any of these brands. It's again my very honest, unbiased opinion towards all of these products, okay? And I'm the kind of person who really does not experiment a lot when it comes to skincare. I really like sticking to products which are working for me because I have very sensitive skin. Like I cannot even use towels on my skin because that's something that again breaks me out. So this is 100% soap free, very good for sensitive skin type as well. And as you can see, it's almost over, so I have like very little quantity left. It's a very nice facial wash if you're looking out for any good option. This one is a pretty good option. The next step in my skincare routine generally is, which I've already done, so I'm not gonna repeat it, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Then I generally use a sunscreen in the daytime, and this is the Aqualogica's Radiance Dewy Sunscreen, so it gives your skin that boost of hydration. So I really like this one. So this is very important, okay? Never ever miss your sunscreen. Next thing that I do after applying my sunscreen is that I go ahead with a moisturizing cream, and this one is from Cetaphil. Again, this is one of my favorites. As you can see, it's completely over. I really like this one, especially if you have very dry skin. I think this one is a very good option. This is gonna moisturize your skin, hydrated, and it stays up to 48 hours, and trust me, it does stay up to 48 hours. Having said that, if you guys think that I have perfect skin, and this is something that is visible on the cameras as well very frequently, especially for influencers, I see this all the time, that their skin is almost perfect and flawless, and then we sort of have that insecurity in ourselves that why is our skin not that good as theirs? Why do we have texture? Why do we have acne? Why do we have pimples? It's normal, okay? Just look at the environment we live in. We have so much stress, we have pollution, the environmental situations, the hormonal situations. It fluctuates so often. So currently, as you can see, it looks that it's fine, but it again has its own set of texture, pimples, acne. So I'm gonna give you a close-up. So TMI for anyone who wants to skip this part, but I really wanted to do this because this is a myth, this is a problem that I really need to bust, at least to my viewers, okay? So everybody has texture. इतनी दूर से आपको पता नहीं चल रहा होगा, but I'm gonna give you all a close-up. So you see, this is texture, and I'm not saying that my skin is bad, okay? I do not think that my skin is bad. It's actually in a pretty good state right now. All I want to say is that do not buy whatever you see on camera, okay? So if it looks perfect, it might not be perfect. So I'm not saying that social media is fake, but it's not exactly real. Some things cameras just cannot catch, and this is something that applies to makeup as well. If you think that makeup looks flawless, it doesn't. Your skin is gonna have texture, okay? And that's completely human, that's completely normal. and I do have a few acne. I have a few acne marks. As you can see, I have an active pimple as well. All of that is normal. Okay, this is pretty normal. Now I'm gonna move a little back. So yeah, that being said, let's move on to the next thing. That's gonna be the base. तो मैं generally base नहीं करती हूँ. I just do my skincare. I'll apply a little bit of tint and I'll apply like a lipstick and mascara. That's my general makeup routine. But whenever I want to go a little extra, just for like those occasions, I generally go with the Lakme 9to5cc cream. And on occasions wherein I want a slightly heavier base, heavy base की मेरी कोई definition ऐसी नहीं है that I'll go full on with foundations and concealers. I never do that. You will never see me do that. Even if I have to attend like some weddings or some functions, I'll mostly abstain from wearing a lot of makeup because that's just my personal preference. I don't like clogging up my pores with all of these products. So but on occasions when I want my makeup to stay for a little longer, then I go ahead with a combination of these two products. So this is the Maybelline New York's Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Clay Based Foundation, and this is the Swiss Beauty's concealer. So these two products, I just mix them up together because this is slightly darker for my skin shade. So I just mix these two and it becomes my perfect skin shade, and that's what I use on days when I want to get a little heavier. So for today, we're just gonna stick to this because I really wanted to show you guys these products because these are some amazing products that I found and they work pretty well as well. And it's again like both of these products, they say that they have SPF, but do not trust on that. I mean, of course they might have SPF protection for you guys, but the thing is that you use very little amounts of this, right? Kitna matlab a pea-sized amount is the amount that you will generally use for foundation, but that's not going to keep your skin protected from the sun rays. So make sure कि आप sunscreen कभी भी skip ना करो. I used to always skip sunscreens, and I can see the difference now when I've actually started using sunscreen. मैं बहुत ही कम amount use करती हूँ because I don't want it to look cakey. Again, on screens, when you see makeup artists doing makeup, वो बहुत flawless लगता है, but वो camera के through लगता है. But if you see them in person, in real life, it is not that flawless as it looks like. Okay, before I actually apply foundation, I also go ahead with this primer. So what primer does is, वो जो भी texture है आपकी skin पे and whatever open pores you have around your nose, so that's gonna fill it up. And this one from inside is a pretty good option, and I take very little amount, just this much. So I'm just gonna use it around my nose and any areas that I have texture in. So let's move towards the first question, that is about my life update. Where do I stand currently in life? So यार ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है. Like there are a lot of things that I'm actually still concerned about, that I'm not too sure about. Still trying to figure out my life for myself. I do not know where exactly my direction is, but I do have a few things aligned, which is that I for sure see myself working in the tech industry, and I want to code, I want to learn more, I want to build softwares, and that's what I want to do. That's something that's slightly clear to me. But when it comes to YouTube, so many of you were asking if I would ever want to take YouTube as a full-time career option, and my answer is straight up no, never. And I'll tell you why. I think it's a very, first of all, personal preference. It's a personal choice when people say that they want to do YouTube, and of course people are doing YouTube as a full-time, career. They're taking up YouTube as that. But I as a person cannot see myself do that. Reasons, right? Number one, like I also said before, that I am a very introverted person, and I think for YouTubers it's this is something that the audience also expect, that you slightly show them about your personal life. So that's something that I personally cannot do. Second reason is that I do not have control over my work. For instance, what happens is that a video that I think is a very nice video, the content is very nice, the products that I've picked on, they are extremely good, but I do not have control on it, right? Because it's about the YouTube's algorithm. It's also about how people perceive it. But at the very same time, I do not see myself learning a lot in this process. I do not see myself learning, you know, new things each time that I'm progressing in videos. Now I have created 40 plus videos on my YouTube channel over the course of 1 to 1.5 years, and do I see any new learnings, you know, except for the way YouTube works, except for the way collaborations work, or you know, just a few more learnings here and there about audience retention and stuff like that. I do not see that happening. And when you do not learn, I think that's where stagnancy occurs. So can I see myself doing this for years as a full-time career option? Maybe not. But do I want to leave YouTube? I'm not too sure about it right now. This is something that I'm still considering, but do I want to do it right away? I'm not too sure about. But one thing that I'm sure, that I'll definitely keep you girls updated on whatever step I take. ठीक है जी. So we are done with the primer. Now we're gonna move ahead with the foundation. Again, इसका भी मैं बहुत ही कम amount लेती हूँ. Just that much. Just this much. And this is more than enough for me. I do not really use a lot of brushes because I think उसके बिना ही हो जाता है. Now what I do is that I take the wand and I will just remove most of the excess product that's present here, because I don't want it to be very cakey. Concealers have a very thicker consistency as compared to foundations, and I'm just gonna mix these two together just like that, so that it just becomes my perfect shade. So I'm just gonna put it here, a little bit of on my inner corners. And yeah, wherever I think I have any marks, I'm just gonna hide them with this. And whatever is left on my hand, I'm gonna put it on my neck. Neck is very important, never ever miss that. Don't really need a lot of brushes. Yeah, that's it. That's all for my base. I do not even set my base because वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा powdery and cakey सा लगने लगता है. So I don't like that. And another good thing about this foundation is that it has clay in it, so it sets also your skin at the very same time. And as you can see, my under eye dark circles are almost gone. It looks very even, like my skin tone looks very even. So I really like this one combination whenever I want to go a little heavier with my makeup. Otherwise, अगर आपको day to day makeup करना है, then the CC cream is also very good. And that's it. That's all that I do for my base. Now let's move on to the eye. I'm gonna go ahead with this Pop Exo Squad Goals eye palette. Now I got this almost a year ago and I still have it intact. So as you can see, all of the products are here. I think जब तक आपकी products पूरी तरीके से खत्म नहीं होते हैं, do not look out for more options. This is something that the social media has done to us. You know, if we see something, we want it. If we see something, even if we don't need it, we will think that okay, this is something that I want. तो वो hoarding culture जो है, that's not good. So I have literally just 2 eyeshadow palettes. One is for weddings and occasions like those, जिसमें बहुत सारे shimmers and glitters हैं, and one is this, which is just for day-to-day use. And I mostly go ahead with these 2 shades because these are really pretty. For today, let's just build our base with this brown eyeshadow. Again, I don't really use brushes because उसमें बहुत time लगता है, ठीक है? And we generally do not have that much time whenever we are doing our makeup on an everyday basis. So I'm just gonna take this product and put it as a base onto my eyelid. Now I'm gonna take this very pretty peachy pinkish shade and just gonna place it on top of my eyelid. So I'm gonna take this one shade to your eyelids. That's it. That's all. मेरे इंडियन और वेस्टर्न मेकअप में सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ का फ़र्क होता है, वो होता है बिंदी का या फिर आईलाइनर का. So I generally do not wear eyeliners, but whenever I'm wearing Indian, I'll wear that eyeliner and I'll also put on a small little bindi with the help of the same eyeliner. So that's the only difference that is there in my Indian and Western makeup looks. Let me just quickly put my hair up in a ponytail. We should have done this earlier now. Yeah, so for the tint, I use the My Glam's tinted tub. It's in the shade Fever. This is a really nice tint. It's water based, so I really like the consistency as well, and the color is also very pretty. It's very simple, very subtle, and very beautiful. So I just dot it like this onto my cheeks, and then a little bit on my nose, a little bit here, and yeah, that's all I do. Cool. And again, with the help of my fingers, I'm just gonna blend it quickly. This actually adds such a pretty hint of color. वो कैमरा पे इतना अच्छे से नहीं दिखेगा, but in person, in real life, this adds such a pretty color to your skin, to your face. So I really like it. And the best thing is, since this is water based, it looks literally like skin. It literally looks like, you know, you're blushing from within. So it's a very pretty blush if you're looking out for a good option. ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा अच्छा option है. We're gonna move ahead with eyeliner. I use the Blue Heavens Get Bold eyeliner. Quickly gonna put this on off camera because I really doubt my makeup skills, and I don't really think I can put it just by looking into the camera. So let me just try actually. Let's see if we can succeed. I don't want to ruin it yaar, agar kharab ho gaya then. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly put the eyeliner off camera and then I'll be back just in a minute. The eyeliner is on and I think it looks pretty decent. I just did like a very simple eyeliner, just with a very small wing at the end. बहुत ही ज़्यादा tiny wing at the end. I think it looks pretty good. We could have also done without the eyeliner. I mean, you can skip it if you don't want to, but I just wanted to be a little extra today. Otherwise, I generally also skip it. ठीक है जी. Now, if you want to keep your makeup very simple, want to keep it like a no makeup look, तो आप लोग eyebrows के products skip कर सकते हो. But if you have very scarce eyebrows, then I think you can use any product. I personally generally, you know, just brush my eyebrows like that, just to, you know, give them the shape, and that's all I do for my brows if I want to keep it, you know, very natural. And you know, yeah, that's all I do, and it just looks very natural this way. So always make sure that the color of your brows is either the exact same as that of your hair or lighter than your hair. That's rule number 1 when it comes to doing your brows. Acha, theek hai. Very interesting thing. I'll put up a picture of my eyebrows. So my eyebrows actually have a very funny story behind it. So when I was younger, I think when I was in my 10th, 12th standard, I think even when I entered college, I used to have those very thin earthworm brows. Okay, I'll put up a picture. Okay, I know I'm gonna be embarrassed, but I'm just gonna put the picture up here. And I used to go to the parlors to get my brows done. तो इतने ज़्यादा बुरे हाल हो गए थे मेरे ब्राउज के, and then lockdown happened, right? And I decided to, you know, take the command in my hands, and I stopped going to the parlors. I just grew out my brows, and now I really don't need to go to the parlors anymore. I just take care of my brows at home, because now I have a very decent thickness, very decent length, very decent shape. बहुत ही ज़्यादा बुरा हाल था पहले तो. So it's very funny, but वो picture यहाँ पे मैं लगा दूँगी. So that's almost it. I just gonna apply mascara. I think mascara is very important. Mascara just, you know, brings your whole look to life. Sugars, Lash of the Titans. Can you guys see the difference? It literally opens up your eyes, man, to see the difference. So pretty. So both the eyes are done. Mascara is on. We're gonna do the lipstick real quick, and I'm using this one from Pop XO, which is in the variant Hype. It's a very pretty pinkish shade. I'll just show it to you guys. Again, इसको भी use करते हुए मुझे 8-9 months हो गए हैं, and you can see मैंने कितना use किया है यार. You just hardly get done with the makeup that you keep on buying. So quickly gonna do that. It's one of those my lips but better kind of a shade. I really like the way this looks. It's very pretty, and of course it's gonna work on most skin tones as well. I really like this shade. Cool, and we are done with the makeup, you guys. That's all that I do. I generally also go ahead with bindis if I like to. Today I'm not feeling that much. Help me choose my earrings that I should go for. I think these are gonna look really pretty. I also have this very pretty option, which is a very pretty jhumka, and another one that I have is this one. This has again very beautiful blue pearls at the end. This is also going to look nice, but this blue does not really match with the suit, so I'm going to go ahead with this one. Let's just be a little extra today. Can open up our hair, and yes girls, that's all for my makeup routine. That's generally what I do. Western outfits के लिए मैं बस eyeliner skip कर देती हूँ, and it's just the same. Nothing different there. And that's all that I do. Wear this perfume. This is Renee's Dark Desire. I recently got it. It's such a pretty perfume. I also have the Bloom variant, which is also really nice. This is such a pretty fragrance. I love this. This is such a nice, refreshing, very luxurious fragrance. I love this. Will highly recommend. I have a few quick recommendations as well जो मुझे आप सबको बताने थे, but I did not really know किस specific video में I should put it in. So here are quick recommendations. I'm gonna mention the names here. For coffees, okay, so I've been loving this Bevzela's vanilla variant, especially cold coffee के लिए ये एक particular coffee बहुत ही ज़्यादा अच्छी है. Another recommendation that I have is Rage Coffees in the variant hazelnut. It's such a delicious coffee. I love it. I'm obsessed. Next up is some book recommendations that I think each one of us must read. I'm still not done with reading all of these books. I'm halfway through, but I love these, and I think you should also definitely check these books out. Number one has to be Rich Dad Poor Dad, the best personal finance book that you all should definitely check out. Next one has to be Atomic Habits. If you're somebody who's struggling with building good habits and finding it very difficult to break the bad ones, this one is an amazing book. Another one is How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think this is again one of the staples. If you want to learn about people skills, right? This one book is fantastic. Do check it out. And I'm going to show you my whole outfit. But before we do that, I really wanted to talk about this amazing brand called Zouk. It's an Indian vegan brand. Just look at this bag. How pretty is this? They have beautiful Indian designs. So if you're looking out for a good bag and good footwear, you should definitely check out Zouk. All of the links will be mentioned in the description box down below. You can also use my coupon code to get extra discount. For the footwear, I went ahead with these beautiful flats from Zouk. There are so many times when a footwear looks very beautiful, but it's super uncomfortable to wear and comes at the cost of your feet. That's not the case with this footwear from Zouk. Now Zouk is a 100% vegan lifestyle brand, handcrafted to stay comfortable and stylish. The designs are inspired by Indian art, architecture and diversity, and for the comfort, I could literally wear this all day. Absolutely love it. And this is my final outfit, you girls. I paired this up with this bag and this footwear. That you all like this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you did, and please do not judge my makeup skills. I know they're terrible, but I think they work. So yeah, I mean, they work for me. Especially in person, whenever I wear makeup, it doesn't really look like makeup, and that's the best thing about this makeup routine that I just shared with you girls. And let me know what you would like to see next, and I will be working on the same. Till then girls, take care, keep smiling, and I'll see you all later.